그녀는 바로 세계적인 여배우 제시카 알바. 대한민국을 뜨겁게 날군 그녀의 방한 소식. 할리우드 탑 배우답지 않은 소탈한 한국에서의 일정에 연일 화제. 그런 그녀가 백지연의 피플 인사이드에 전격 출연했다. 거장 제임스 카메론 감독에게 발탁. TV 시리즈 다크엔젤에서 섹시한 여전사로 이름을 알리고 할리우드에서 힙합 댄스 영화 허니로 스타덤에 오른 제시카 알바. 할리우드 등장과 동시에 전 세계 남성들의 마음을 뒤흔들며 블록버스터급 영화 섭외 1순위. 지구촌에서 가장 아름다운 인물 100인의 선정. 그녀의 패션부터 라이프 스타일까지 그녀의 모든 것이 전 세계인들에게 화제. 연기 경력 18년. 섹시한 연기는 물론 액션, 로맨틱 코미디 등 팔색조 연기를 선보인 제시카 알바. 그녀가 바로 국내 최초 백지연의 피플 인사이드에 출연했다.
안녕하세요. 감사합니다.
강남 클럽 출몰, 포장마차 소주 파티까지 연일 화제가 됐던 한국 일정 비하인드 스토리. 그리고 그녀의 가족 이야기까지 전격 공개.
Daddy. What? Oh, she went right into it.
출연 작품 에피소드는 물론 제시카 알바의 숨겨진 이야기까지 그녀의 무한 매력에 지금 빠져보자.
It's really nice to meet you, Jessica.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, you're so beautiful in hanbok. This is Korean traditional costume. So you specially prepared this costume for our show
I
today?
did, yes.
Wow, you look great in hanbok.
Oh, thank you.
How do you like?
I think it's really beautiful and
Comfortable?
feminine and comfortable.
It's very
Yeah,
feminine.
and the colors are so beautiful.
Yes, color is so vivid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
So tattoo on your wrist capture my eyes.
It's lotus in Sanskrit.
Oh, lotus. What does
Padma.
that represent?
You know the lotus flower?
Yes.
So it's like the manifestation of spiritual beauty.
Wow. So this is your first time in Korea. How do you like Korea so far?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, it's been great. My family, we're all traveling together. I have 2 little daughters and my husband.
Yes.
We were in Tokyo and then Kyoto and then here. This is our last stop before we head home.
I
So we're
see.
doing a family vacation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there any special reason for coming here?
My business partner
Yes.
is Korean American.
Yes.
He loves it here and comes here all the time with his wife.
Yes.
And since we were so close, and we have a lot of really good friends that are from Korea, so
Yeah.
I've always wanted to come here. And since we were over here, I was like, let's make a trip out of it.
So any sightseeing?
So far we've seen, because it was raining, so we saw a
Yes,
lot of indoors
unfortunately.
places. But I did go to like a cute shopping area, a great mall, and also like an outdoor shopping area, and I got my nails done with some girlfriends. Yes.
Wow.
And then we went to
Yes.
barbecue, and we went to a nice traditional dinner.
Yes.
And then we went to this place where they give you wine in fruit, or like a soju.
Soju is Korean.
Yeah, in apples.
Yes, I know. That's apple soju.
It's amazing. It was so delicious. I was like, why doesn't this exist at home? It's so
Yes.
great.
We don't just have apple soju. There are so many.
We had
apples.
orange one too,
Yes, orange one.
and a pineapple one.
Wow.
We tried different ones.
So every internet news covered that photos yesterday all day.
Yeah, it's like a apple and fruit with milk.
Oh yes.
And a birthday cake down at the
Yes.
bottom there.
Yes.
And Cash and I cheersing in apples. And that soju is very dangerous because it does not taste like alcohol,
But
but it will put you on your face.
true.
Yes.
Yes, you should be careful.
Very careful.
Yes. Yes.
My birthday is on Saturday.
coming.
Yeah.
Yes,
And we're
yes.
going to be at the White House Correspondents' Dinner on my birthday. And so I won't. I mean, it's not really like a birth. We're celebrating early
I see.
here.
Yes, yeah.
You know, it's like it's going to be kind of an official
Yes.
thing. So
Yes.
it's been really fun.
You are here with your adorable two daughters. Their name is
Oh, Haven and Honor.
Haven and
Haven's
Honor.
8 months and Honor's almost 4.
Yes. I cannot believe your mother. You're such a beautiful lady.
Oh my goodness. Don't you think mothers are allowed to be beautiful?
No. Mothers should be beautiful. Yes. So, how giving birth or being mother has changed your life or yourself?
Wow, it's changed it significantly.
Yes, yes.
My whole perspective on what's important has totally and completely shifted to my family and
Yes.
and their happiness and my friends, and I'm more about filling my heart
Yes.
and my mind and my soul than my career. And prior to being a mother, I was just so driven and focused on my career, and everything just completely shifted when I had my kids.
It's family oriented and family centered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been like so cool.
Isn't it amazing? Yes.
It really is.
You look like indulgent mother. You are or strict?
I am probably more strict.
Really?
Yeah.
Disciplinary?
Yep. You should talk to my husband about it.
Really?
Yep.
I want to talk to your husband. There is he.
Yes. He's much more lenient. You know, the girls, they like say, "Daddy."
Yes.
And they blink their eyes and
Yes.
they get whatever they want.
How about you?
Oh no.
Mommy?
And I'm like, what?
Wow. Wow.
What is it?
Really?
No, I'm good.
Yes.
I like to have fun, and I love my daughter to feel free and be artistic and open and ask questions.
Yes,
but I
yes.
do want her to be respectful, and I want her to be respectful of her environment,
Yes.
the planet, and other people,
It's good.
and herself.
It's very important.
And so, otherwise, she's just going crazy and,
Yes.
and doing whatever she wants. She would have tons of purses filled with candy, and she would be playing dress up all the time, which she
Yes.
plays dress up most of the
Oh,
time.
I see. So I heard that you gave birth to your second daughter by hypnobirthing.
I practice hypnobirthing with both my kids.
Oh, really?
It's just more of like, I was scared of going into labor.
Everybody.
And so before it happened, I was like, how do I,
Oh, yes.
not freak out? Because everyone says that if you freak out, it's worse. And so all it is just to learn to meditate.
Yes.
And do breathing exercises. So when you're, about to have the baby and you go into labor, that you can be more relaxed.
Yes. Was it helpful?
It was helpful,
Yes.
but it didn't take the pain away.
Yes, yes.
That was painful.
Yes.
But it was nice to put my head in a place in my mind and just try to meditate. And so that's really all it was.
Oh, yes, yes. Since you're a working woman, working mother, how do you balance between having a career and being a mother?
Well,
Is it difficult sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, they go hand in hand.
Yes.
My kids are my priority. So as long as they're happy, they're safe, they're fed, then my mind can it's freed up to do other things, and then I can focus on work. I actually started a company that was inspired by my kids.
Honest
having
company.
kids, yeah.
Yes, yes.
And so that work that I do with the Honest Company is my third baby. I feel like I'm at my office every day that I'm not doing,
Really?
Other things.
So enthusiastic about it.
Yes, it's really incredible. We have a mission to make sure that every child has the opportunity to live in a safe and healthy environment.
Non-toxic.
Non-toxic,
Yes, yes. So,
So-
as I know, the Honest Company sells household non-toxic products and special baby care products.
Yeah.
Could you explain more about that?
Yeah. So when I was pregnant, I had an allergic reaction to a detergent, a laundry detergent
Oh, you
that was
did?
special for babies.
Yes.
And I started sneezing, and I broke out in hives on my hands, and I looked up what the ingredients were, and it just said fragrances and then all these other long words that I couldn't pronounce. And then I did more research, and basically I found out that there's lots of toxic chemicals that are completely untested.
Even for baby care products?
In specifically baby care products.
I see.
So carcinogens, things that cancer-causing, toxic chemicals that are in baby products, household products, you know, things that you're breathing, you know, all day long.
I already use them all.
No, but I mean, we all do, and
yes.
and you don't know. And there's a rise in obesity. There's a rise in autism. There's a rise in childhood cancer, and it's not linked to any DNA, nothing genetic. It's linked to the environment.
Oh, I see.
And so there's tons of scientists and doctors that get behind all of this data. And so I was like, you know, why is it that's even allowed, and why don't more people know about it? And then when you try to get the better product, why is it so expensive? And so it's just it's too expensive for most people to have, you know, use the higher end bio products or eco products. And so I wanted to make a line that was just affordable and anyone can get it, and I wanted it to be beautifully designed and had, you know, superior performance.
Oh, I see.
So that's where it came from. And we do like 16 products now.
So people can buy non-toxic products from Korea by internet, or any way to buy?
We are actually in talks about expanding outside of the United States, because we've had so much success in the United States with parents really loving it, like moms especially, that want to share with all of their friends, saying how much they love the service that we provide. And so we have talked to someone about releasing it here, maybe on television, like a home shopping type situation.
Yes. So let's talk about your acting career. I heard that you have expressed much interest in acting since you were 5 years old. So how did you get started in acting?
Well, a lot of people in my family are artists, so they paint and they sculpt and they sing and they play instruments, and they're theater actors. This is my extended family.
Oh, yes.
So my father's he's in real estate.
Yes.
He is definitely a character, and he will sing and dance at any party that anybody allows him to.
It's atmosphere.
Yeah, so I just grew up in that atmosphere, so it wasn't bizarre for me to want to be an actress. They just thought that you can't really make a career out of it, especially in Hollywood. Like, that's so crazy. Like, who does that? It was so far-fetched from my family. And then, you know, of course, the second someone says you can't do something, I was that little girl that was like, watch me. And so I was very determined at a very young age to try it out and see if I could do it. And I started at 12. I got my first job, and I'm still doing it. So there you go. Yes.
So was it your first big break on TV show, Dark Angel?
Yeah, absolutely. That's when I decided it was like I was either going to go to university and not act at all and do something else completely, or I was going to do acting. And so I gave myself from age 16 to 18 to figure that out. And I got Dark Angel, James Cameron produced TV show, when I was 17. And so then I was like, okay, maybe I can do this for a living. Maybe it is meant for me to be an actress.
Yes, so he picked you up.
Yeah.
Out of, I heard that it's very competitive.
Yeah.
So he picked you up out of 1,200 candidates? Oh, so you special thanks to him.
Yes, we're still close. He knows how grateful I am to him. Yes. For sure,
Yes, for sure. So what do you think you are so loved by many people?
I have been very, very, very lucky to have been embraced by so many different cultures. Yes. And I think I think when James Cameron put me in Dark Angel, and he was like, "You're the face of the future." He's like, "Nobody knows what race you are," and I think being sort of racially ambiguous and sort of looking like I could be a blend of so many different things, people from all over can kind of see a little bit of me in them, and so I think it's closer to most people how they look in the world than the sort of typical Scandinavian looking, leading lady that everyone was used to for so long.
So with Dark Angel and with also Fantastic Four, you have made a kind of image of a sexy action star. So do you like being seen as a strong and powerful character in film?
I always grew up wanting to be Spider-Man and Superman. I wanted to be the boy superhero. I didn't want to be the damsel in distress.
Yes.
And then I was like, why aren't there any girls on TV that look like me or in movies? I was like, why do they look like, they have red hair and fair skin, or they have blonde hair and blue eyes? Why isn't there anyone that looks like me up there? And so I just felt like, when I was coming up in the business, people like Halle Berry and Jennifer Lopez were sort of breaking through the idea of what it is to be a leading, it is to be a leading lady, and luckily I also, they paved the way, and then I benefited from them creating this lane. And I got the opportunity to be that superhero that I always wanted to be, instead of being the damsel in distress. So I was always very proud of those choices.
So I'm curious that were there any moments or were there any movies you tried to shed your sex image in order to get assessed by your acting only?
I never really. I think when you're the leading lady in a movie, they're going to sell you as a sex symbol. They do it with everybody. It's the leading men, they sell them as sex symbols. I mean, that's just how they sell movies. And you're part of this machine. And so it was fine. I mean, it's just part of the marketing campaign. It wasn't why I did the, Dark Angel. She was like a soldier, and she rode motorcycles, and she was like so tough. And Sue Storm was this like maternal, like really lovely, sweet woman, unless you crossed her. And so it was never, and she was completely covered up. I was never like revealing things. She wasn't manipulative. She wasn't using her sexuality in any way. It was just the way they sell, movies, and so I've never had a problem with it. It is what it is. But I have, made different choices after I had kids to do work, that I feel just more connected to as an actor and as an artist. Directors that inspire me, actors that inspire me, the script, and the character has to be somebody that I just have to do, that I'm dying to do. Because I'd rather spend time with my kids, frankly. So if I'm not going to spend time with them, I really want it to be the most fulfilling experience.
Have you ever imagined if you hadn't doing acting, what else you'd be doing at the moment?
Wow. I have thought about that a bit. I think I thought I would want to be a documentary filmmaker, but I think I really would probably want to be a photojournalist.
Photojournalist?
Yeah. I think I used to really be into sort of
social issues.
So definitely, I'm still involved in a lot of social issues, but I used to be a little bit more of a daredevil, and I would definitely not think twice about putting myself in situations to capture the essence of something for a cause. And so I could see myself doing that before I was a mother, but now it's like I probably wouldn't want to go into a war zone right now because I have kids, and that they probably wouldn't appreciate that.
You can't, as a mother, but if you can, you want to go.
But before, sure, I think that's more my speed of what I would want to do with my life.
Wow, I assume that you have such an adventurous character.
Yes, probably.
Taking a risk.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why you're always involved in social issues and charity.
Always have been.
Yes. So that is the reason. So what kind of activity you are involved in these days?
I'm on the board for this organization called Baby to Baby, and we give parents who are in poverty their basic needs. So from a crib, a safe place for their kids to sleep, because a lot of families will be broken up and they'll put children in foster care if they see that 3 kids are sleeping on a bed with their parents. And I also work with something called Safer Chemicals, Healthy Families, and it's about revising the legislation on chemicals in our country, and trying to put stricter rules around testing the chemicals before chemical companies can put them in products.
Yes. You are also very active to support Barack Obama in the presidential campaign. You're still supporting him.
Yes.
So you will be very active again.
Soon.
Soon.
Yes, it's coming up. Yeah, you know, I think people should vote. What my personal choice is and my personal ideas about politics and social issues, I don't know if that will have an influence on other people. My biggest thing is educate yourself on the issues that matter to you and vote and exercise that right. It feels irresponsible for people not to vote, especially when we do have a system where you have a voice, and they should use it.
Yes. So you've supported Barack Obama because you thought he is the right person to be president of the United States. So how do you evaluate him as the president after he was elected?
I don't think, I'm going to start off with, I think being the President of the United States is the hardest job on the planet and the most stressful job, and I don't think it's for the faint of heart at all.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he was given an economy that was
not really good.
Quickly,
economy.
It had crashed, and then it was going to continue to crash, and that's like, you know, a stone that's rolling down a hill. There's no way you can get it. It's going to go. We all knew it was going to go, and when it ends up at the bottom of the hill, people are trying to act surprised, and it's like, but we all saw that stone going down that hill. We knew what was going to happen. We knew that the choices 8 years prior to that led up to what the state of our country. And you know, he did do healthcare reform, and that was a big deal. And I think providing, especially pregnant women and children with comprehensive healthcare, is essential. You know, do I think we could have been more diligent, and would I have liked there to be more movement on education? Sure, absolutely, and more movement on healthcare? Sure, but you can't, you know, you can only do so much. Do I wish there were more jobs created in the United States? Absolutely, and that's why I'm doing my little part in creating the Honest Company. 99% of our products are made in the United States. We're employing people in the United States, and so, like, I think as long as the American dream is possible, and people like me can have an idea, and we can make stuff in our country and provide jobs, then that's great. And so, I think if everyone does their little bit, eventually we'll all see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, I hope so.
So, yeah.
So let's go back to the movie industry.
Yes.
So
when do I get to do a movie in Korea? That's what I want to know. I want to do an action movie here.
Really?
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Were there any,
I'm obsessed with Old Boy, by the way. Obsessed.
Really?
Like, I can't stop thinking about it still.
In terms of what?
everything.
Everything.
It's the drama, the action,
Yes.
the violence.
Character.
I love the revenge movie.
Revenge.
Like, I love it.
Really?
And I love how strong everyone is, how complicated the characters are,
Yes.
how layered everything is, how subtle,
Yeah.
and then dramatic. I mean, it was like a beautiful piece of music.
Yes.
It's
so have
really
you
great.
ever have a chance to meet director Park Chan-wook?
I
No?
haven't, no. But I might freak out. I might get embarrassing.
Oh, really?
I'd be like, I don't know what to say.
Wow.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, you're
He's
such
so
a
good.
shy lady.
With people, yeah, sometimes, yeah. I mean, sure. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, director Park Chan-wook was on our show.
Oh, really?
before. Yes, yes.
If he ever is on your show again, can you please tell him hello for me? Yeah.
Really?
No, really, totally.
Wow. I let him know about, yes,
He's-
your interest,
he's
great
amazing.
interest. Yes,
Yeah.
he's amazing.
Yeah,
yes, he's
he
so
really is.
inspiring.
I mean,
Yes. Are there any other movie director you are interested in, or you want to know, or you want to work with?
I want to be educated more on the Korean film industry,
Yes.
frankly.
Yes.
All of my friends are into the pop music that
Yeah.
comes out of Korea. All my hipster art fashion friends,
Yes.
all they listen to is Korean pop music.
Mm.
And all the clubs and during the fashion parties and all
Yes.
of that during fashion weeks, everyone's playing Korean pop music.
So you know any Korean singing or singer?
I don't know them personally,
Yes.
no, but I just listen to the
Or
tapes.
just with the melody?
Yeah, the tapes that my friends put together, the playlists that my friends put together.
Yes.
And so I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. That's a good
yes,
one.
Yes,
Nice.
yes. I hope to see you in Korean movies sometime in the near future.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to, especially with how good the characters are.
Yes. So were there any actors who have influenced on you?
Any actors who have influenced me? I mean, growing up watching Meryl Streep has always, you know, like,
She's great.
you know, obviously Audrey Hepburn and
Audrey Hepburn,
yeah,
my favorite.
amazing, right?
Yes, amazing.
And I like Godard films and you know, different amazing, beautiful international actresses that have been in those films inspired me. And then actors that I've worked with, like Robert De Niro and
De Niro,
yeah,
yes.
he's incredible.
How is it like working with him?
He's amazing. He's
Yes.
so generous.
Really?
And he scared
He
me.
looked very strong.
Yeah, he scared me in the beginning. I was terrified. And
Yes.
then he
Oh,
just,
you were?
Oh gosh, so scared. And then he
Yes.
was like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm Bob. Nice to meet you." Like,
Yes.
just totally normal,
Uh-huh.
totally sweet. He couldn't be lovelier. And so he inspires me because, you know, he's done it all and he still loves it. And he
Yes.
still gets excited about it and he's still hungry. And I love that. I love that people who still feel alive, even though in my mind I'm like, you've done it all. Like you could just sit
Achieved
back
a
and
lot.
go on
Yes.
vacation for the rest of your life,
Yes,
and he's
yes.
still like in it. And that's so cool. I love that hustle. I love that drive, and I love people who are curious. Yeah, he's definitely someone that has had an influence on me.
Yes. So you have portrayed many characters throughout your acting career. So, and then which characters do you think is the most similar to you?
None of them.
None of them.
None of them. Not at all.
Yes.
No.
You like?
I'm
you-
a nerd. I'm a big dork. I like to cook and stay home with my family.
Yeah.
I obsess over organic recipes. I can cook for 5 hours,
Really?
and I'm the happiest person on the planet.
Wow.
I built a pizza oven at my house, and I have to like knead the dough and create the dough the night before and have it thawed. Like, I'm a little bit
I see.
dorky like
I
that,
see.
you know.
That's what you like in
That's what I
normal
really
life.
like to do. Yeah, yeah.
Just like a
And-
normal mother.
Yeah.
smart you are. So what do you want me to do?
Whatever you want me to do. What do you want me to do?
You first. I follow you. You first.
You are watching 백지연's People Inside.
왜 연예인들은 점점 더 예뻐지는 걸까? 자연스럽게 아름다워지고 싶을 때 피부 조직 구성 성분으로 안전하고 자연스러운 히알루론산 필러. 나에게 선물하는 내추럴 뷰티 레스틸.
뒤틀림을 잡아주니까 오케이. 아무리 미끄러워도 고. 아웃도어는 기술이니까 K2. K2의 혁신적인 테크놀로지 루프. 오케이 고 K2.
상담원을 기다릴 필요도, 사인할 필요도, 심지어 이 펜마저도 필요 없습니다. 복잡한 절차 없이 다이렉트로 알아서 직접 하면 혜택이 커집니다. 현대카드 다이렉트.
LTE를 LTE답게.
Okay.
What is that?
That's me looking very tired.
You're in Korea?
Plane. Yeah.
When you arrived in Seoul?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. You're so kind. You took photos with them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday,
Oh.
that photos was on all kinds of portal.
It was there was a table of some girls were having a birthday party,
I see.
and some boys were having a birthday party, and so we just said hi to them. They were in the table. They were on the table next to us.
Oh,
and
so kind. So what is that?
Oh yeah, we eat we eat a lot of Korean barbecue.
Is it Korean barbecue? Oh, is that the photo you posted on Twitter?
Yeah. These are all pictures that I posted on
I
Twitter
see.
or Facebook.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I
So you
love
like Korean
I love
barbecue?
good food, and so
too.
I'm always posting pictures of food.
Do you need to watch your weight?
I probably should because I broke.
I'm sorry to say
I
that.
literally broke 4 of my pants on this trip.
Really?
I gained so much. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I need to go on a diet when I get home.
Wow.
Nice.
What is it? What is it?
I'm on a TV show and I'm crossing my eyes, being goofy. I told you I like to make people laugh.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Is it possible for you to do it right now?
No, not again. I did that years ago.
Wow. You know what? While we are interviewing, I'm looking at your face, and I really love your facial expression. So lovely. Sometimes it's so lovely. You have very diverse and various facial expression. So, could you please show our audiences your diverse and various facial expression? Camera, this
If you do
camera-
it, then I'll do it.
Oh. How smart you are. Okay. But I'm not an actress. I'm terrible in acting. I'm just anchoring. So what do you want me to do?
Whatever you want me to do. What do you want me to do?
Oh my God.
It's not less
can I
embarrassing.
do?
By the way, it's not less embarrassing for me.
I know it's fair. I know you're fair. But I don't know what to do.
Neither do I. What do you expect from me?
My God, you make me embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed too.
Okay, it's okay. You first.
No,
I follow you. You first.
I want to see your cute first.
I don't have any cute expression.
Of course you do.
Okay.
Oh, she went right into it. Nice, nice.
Okay, your turn.
Okay.
Cute. Wow. Thank you for your trying. Yes. Wow.
Those are my girls.
Honor and Haven. So adorable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I actually bought that couch off of Craigslist. It's off the internet, and it was a piece of junk. And
Really?
and I recovered it in a non-toxic
I
covering,
see.
and it's in my daughter's room.
Wow, it's a beautiful picture.
That's when that's when Haven was just born. I think she was a week old.
Oh,
in
I
that
see.
picture.
So you sell the Haven's picture to magazine?
We took the photos. Here's the thing, like, you can take the photos and control the first photo or don't.
True.
And so we're like, might as well.
Yes. So
And our friend took the picture, and so that was fine.
Yes. So how do you feel when paparazzi came after you and came after your family?
It's been happening for so long. I've been getting followed. Gosh,
More than
8 years, 7 years, 8 years,
Really?
maybe. It feels really invasive. It feels
It's
strange.
invasive.
Yeah,
Yes.
it feels
Sometimes very rude.
Yeah, it feels weird. It also feels strange because at this point, I know what my experience is going to be like, going to the grocery store or whatever, but people who want to have a normal time and a normal day, it interrupts their time. And it messes up other people's experience with what they're doing. If you're going to a farmer's market and you're just all of a sudden getting mowed over by, 15 guys, and you have your baby, and they don't care. They'll just
Something
knock
dangerous.
Oh yeah, and there's no laws protecting, our children or anything. So there's no rules, and so it is what it is. It's fine. I try not to make it a big deal for my kids. I want them not to feel it, So I'm like, this happens to everyone.
Really?
Aren't those guys silly?
That's the way you explain
yeah,
to your
totally,
children?
absolutely, sure.
So what owners think about it? It's just,
She's like, is
Really?
she's like, oh, look at that person over there. I'm like, yep, happens all the time. Isn't that silly? She's like, he's so silly. I'm like, yes, he is.
Yes.
All right, so tell me about that princess. I'm just trying to change the subject.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes, attention change.
Yeah, divert
yes.
her attention, totally.
Yes.
Because you don't want her to feel strange, or have anxiety, or I mean, I think there is definitely, you can tell them information as you go, but based off of their maturity level and what they could actually comprehend. You could either, at her age, it's like fear or not. And that's kind of, it's like, is it good, is it bad? And so we were just like, it's fine, it's normal, it's cool, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then she won't have a negative connotation with it.
Yes.
Because it happens every time we leave the house.
So, what do you value most in your life?
Do I value most?
Yes.
My children.
Children.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Totally.
Yes. And how do you define your happiness?
Really, when I can find balance.
Yes.
When I feel
Yeah.
balanced. Physically, spiritually, emotionally.
True.
Yeah.
Yes. And do you have any goal of life, or do you have any future dream?
Yeah, I do. I have many.
You have many.
Many,
Wow.
yes. I'm a very ambitious person. I've learned.
Wow, you are.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Really?
No, maybe
It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
My dad's like, can't you just relax? And I'm like, no, not really. No, I really can't. But I get excited about things, and so I like to dive headfirst into them. I really, long term, I hope that the Honest Company becomes something that's permanent.
Yes.
And I hope to leave that legacy for my grandchildren and great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren. I really hope it does become the family brand of tomorrow. I would love to continue to be creative and artistic. I'm not sure how that will manifest itself, whether it's through acting or whether it's through something else. And so that would be nice to always be inspired
Yes.
and creative. And most importantly, I want my daughters to be productive, kind
Yes. Yes.
people, then sensitive and respectful.
Yes. Yes.
So
You have many.
I know it's a problem. I'm telling you. My dad just
Not a
wants me
problem.
to relax.
So we prepared something for you, and it's coming.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You are watching 백지연's People Inside.
자, 이제 세상에 널 보여줄 시간.
It's showtime.
당신을 표현하는 단 하나의 디자인. 스파크 스트라이프.
야 뭐해?
나? 얘기 중.
뭐해?
나? 게임 중.
뭐해?
나? 공부 중.
에리형 갤프래요?
천재인데?
얘기하고 게임하고 공부하고 갤플로 스마트하게 시작하자.
넌 나의 첫 번째.
삼성 갤럭시 플레이어. 바람은 거칠수록 섹시하다. 하늘색 수분광 에센스. 바람에 날리지 않는 수분의 힘. 나는 so 내추럴합니다.
So we prepared something for you, and it's coming.
Oh, really?
Yes. So maybe a minute. Okay. Actually, we prepared some surprise. Not surprise. How's it like? Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
You're wearing such a beautiful ring. Is it your wedding ring?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Could you show us? Very special design.
It actually is my initials and Cash's initials. So it's C, heart,
Oh,
J,
Wow, wow.
heart, C.
It's hard. Who designed this? Your husband?
No, well, it was kind of a mutual. We agreed on what we wanted.
Wow.
Yeah. People are very fashionable here.
Who? In Korea?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, just walking around, I'm like, everyone is so hip. Like, everyone is so fashion.
Yes.
Like, I feel underdressed everywhere we go.
Really? But yeah, you are such a beautiful star. So whatever you wear,
Well,
it doesn't matter.
but the kids here, the young people, are like
You look like
so fashion.
yes, yes. They're so
Really cool.
okay. We are ready. 갈게요. So, do you ever worry about growing old? I know you don't need to mention right now, but you know you're so young and so beautiful. But do you ever? Do you ever?
My face is different than it was 10 years ago. Absolutely.
way.
My body's doing different things than it did 10 years ago, but
I don't believe it.
absolutely. But there's something kind of nice about not being the same and changing, and I feel more comfortable in my own skin and more sexy and more confident than I ever have. Certainly in my, late teens, early 20s.
Yes.
My idea of what beauty was and perfection was so bizarre.
Yes.
Now I'm just like, you know what? I'm happy.
Yes.
Everything else is,
Yes.
is secondary
And
to
you
that.
you get matured.
Yeah,
Yes.
totally. So,
So you are traveling with your family, and I think food is a very important part of traveling.
yes.
And since you like eating, I prepared some Korean cuisine.
So you're gonna make more of my jeans not fit.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Don't worry. I will together.
Okay.
This is pajeon. It's Korean traditional chan. It's with vegetable and flour and eggs, and we mixed and we fried it. That is japchae, and this is tteokbokki.
Tteokbokki?
Tteokbokki. Actually, it is street food, so-called street food. So, you know, CNN Go, CNN website, recommend must-try food when people travel Korea.
Is that one?
It's a very
Tteokbokki.
typical street food. I should eat. Actually, this is not typical street food. We make it kind of a gourmet tteokbokki, but taste is similar. And what are you interested in? Yes, japchae.
Mira brought this for Brian, my business partner, and he was like, I was like, I'm starving, and he says, I have some Korean noodles, and he was like, you can have a little bit. I kept going back to the fridge.
Really?
I got a little bit, and then I
Really?
got a little bit more, and then I got a little bit more, and then I ate the whole thing. And then he
Okay.
didn't have any lunch left.
I see.
So,
I think time to wrap up this interview.
yes.
Since we have Korean food.
Yes.
So we prepared this little gift with our heart. So let me show you.
Oh.
Please. I think I should explain this. These are stamp. You know, in old days, Korean used to use stamp instead of signature. So we prepared some stamp for you and all your family members.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes. Yes, this is your stamp. Your name, Jessica Alba.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Did you see? Do you like it? Yes,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
for you.
Honor's gonna freak out.
Yes.
That's
and
awesome.
we also have for your lovely daughters. Yes, yes, yes.
That's so
For the great memory of Korea, we hope you like it and keep this.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay. So please keep
It's
this.
beautiful, yes.
Thank you.
We'll put it in our foyer.
So we hope you and your family leave Korea with great memory of Korea.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us again. It was a great show, great interview.
Thank you so
Thank you. Thank you. 김미하,
감사합니다. Yes.
감사합니다.
Style. Style. Style.
Stylish urban vehicle CRV.
아깝다.
그대로 멈춰라.
멈추고 싶다.
검증된 탈모 치료제 마이녹실,
약으로 약속하자.
현대약품 마이녹실.
웬일이야?
Phone, tablet, Samsung Galaxy Note.
체중이 빠지니까 라인이 살지 않아. 문제는 체지방. 체지방을 감소시키는 S라이트 슬리마 GX. 균형 있는 X라인. 체지방에 집중하면 가능하다. S라이트 슬리마 GX.
함께 보면 더 즐거운 뮤지컬과 tvN의 만남. 로맨틱 연인 김종욱 찾기. 현실적 연애 결혼의 꼼수. 웃음 만발 키사라기 미키짱. 보복절도 코빅3. 신선한 이야기 풍월주. 색다른 연출 SNL 코리아. 재미 2배, 감동 2배. 뮤지컬과 tvN 컨텐츠의 만남. 지금 널리 알려주시면 추첨을 통해 뮤지컬 티켓을 드립니다.
무슨 향수 쓰냐고? 향수 아닌데. 이거 그냥 내 살냄새야.
White Mask Smooth Satin Body Lotion The Body Shop.
착각도 실수도 아닙니다. 명세서에 찍힌 금액이 실제 사용 금액보다 적을 수 있으니 놀라지 마십시오. 캐시백으로 결제대금 차감까지 알아서 직접 하면 혜택이 커집니다. 현대카드 다이렉트.
네, 쳤습니다. 3루 쪽. 아, 관중이 잡네요. 파울입니다.
파울? 와! 같은 편이 잡으면 무조건 아웃 아이가! 이게 아웃이지! 그래 맞다 야 우리가! 남이가!
딱 편파적인 당신을 위해 올레TV 편파 야구 중계.
여자의 컬러링과 과일 디저트의 심리학.
선배, 컬러링 되게 스윗하던데 매일 밤 전화해도 돼요?
내 인생이 달콤해지기 시작했다.
달콤한 복숭아가 그대로. 뿌띠첼.
이거
아니 이게 뭐죠?
안 쓰고 남은 물품비는 돌려드립니다.
처음 계약금보다 훨씬 적게 상을 치렀네요. 아니 뭐 이렇게까지.
상조 서비스 불만을 제로로 만들어가는 상조회사.
Strong outside. Soft inside. Santa Fe, the contrast.
There's nothing like the people here.
Oh, here.
Oh, here.
My mates up here.
My friend's down there.
There's nothing like this bear.
That's not a bear.
There's nothing like this giant shrub.
Here's your up.
This bird.
There's nothing like these furry things that bounce around in her.
There's nothing like Australia. There's nothing like Australia.
I'm ready to walk, been dreaming a lot. It's time to proceed.
아니면 현대증권을 만나거나 미래를 읽는 투자 파트너 현대증권.
Q&A.
I'm ready to walk, been dreaming a lot. It's time to proceed.
아니면 현대증권을 만나거나 미래를 읽는 투자 파트너 현대증권.
Q&A.
샤넬이 화이트닝의 새로운 신화를 창조합니다. 지금껏 경험하지 못한 놀라운 지속력의 화이트닝 세럼. 하루하루 빛으로 태어나는 피부. 샤넬 르블랑.
역시 침대엔 과학이 필요해.
그럼 잠깐 자더라도 푹 자게 하는 게 과학이지.
침대는 가구가 아니야.
침대 과학 에이스 침대.
Have a good time.
너한테 딱이야.
아니 오빠가 아무나 해주니? 너 그렇게 살아. 들어봤니? 운명의 딱.
지금 장혁 씨는 행복자산 플랜의 최적화 컨설팅을 소개하고 있습니다.
추천합니다.
NH농협생명.
행복자산 플랜.
자랑해야지. 만나봐 오빠. 느낌이 팍 오는 게 최고 정말 완전. 나 예진이야. 미친 눈높이.
지금 손예진 씨는 상품까지 특별한 행복자산 플랜을 설명하고 있습니다.
추천합니다.
NH농협생명.
행복자산 플랜.
진짜?
아이를 바꿀 수 없다면 SKBTV로 바꿔라.
BTV에서만 뽀로로 로보카폴리 VOD 독점.
SK 브로드밴드. 강승현. 다이어트에 대한 생각이 바뀌다. 굶지 말고 마태하라. 포기 말고 마태하라. 걱정 말고 마태하라. 다이어트 건강하게 마태하라. 건강한 다이어트 롯데헬스원 마태 다이어트.
밖에서 즐기던 모바일 라이프. 집에선 더 자유롭게 모니터로 즐기세요. 케이블 연결 없이 모니터만으로. 스마트로 이어지다. 삼성 스마트 모니터.
7월의 뜨거운 드라마를 기대하고 있습니까? 5월 당신의 가슴을 뛰게 할 벅찬 감동을 먼저 만나보세요. 둘의 움직임이 아닌 하나의 마음이 보인다면 당신도 코리아입니다. 5월 3일 코리아의 도전이 시작됩니다.
제 아내를 유혹해 주십시오.
까칠한 아내 임수정, 소심한 남편 이선균, 전설의 카사노바 류승룡, 발칙한 유혹 프로젝트가 시작된다.
조만간 넌 자유입니다.
내 아내의 모든 것 5월 17일 대개봉.